As the U.S. helps the Iraqi government in its fight against ISIS, the country's military is missing one vital ingredient, that is air power. Today, the Iraqis will get their first shipment of American-made F-16s, but they will be delivered to a base in Arizona because Iraq is still too dangerous. Margaret Brennan went to Tucson for a story you will see only on CBS this morning.
Meet the next top gun of the Iraqi Air Force.
Your instructor told us you're pretty much ready. You could be flying a mission.
I can go today if they want me to.
Mohammed Hama is head of his class at one of America's premier schools for fighter pilots, run by the Air National Guard in Tucson. He's learning how to fly F-16s, the American-made $60 million fighting machines with speeds of over 1,500 miles per hour.
Being up there is, I can't describe it to you. You got to be up there so you can feel the rush.
Captain Hama is practicing on jets in Arizona because the air bases where he trained in Iraq are under attack by ISIS. The 36 F-16s that the Iraqi government just purchased for nearly $7 billion will be stationed here until security improves.
Chaff flare pin is in and a full bucket.
Flight instructor Julian Pacheco is fine-tuning the Iraqi pilots. Students log 300 hours of flying time, learn how to conduct bombing raids,
proper body position for ejection,
and what to do if they're shot down.
Do you feel like you're building an Iraqi Air Force from the ground up?
We certainly are. Currently, they don't have a great tactical presence in Iraq, and this is going to be a great way for them to join the fight to defend their nation.
There are 14 pilots training, but we couldn't show their faces because, if recognized, it could endanger them and their families. Lieutenant Colonel Pacheco said the war does affect training.
If they're not ready to fly because their mind is somewhere else, then they let us know, and we quickly take them off the schedule and give them the time that they need to collect themselves and then report back to work ready to fly.
The major question is when Iraq will finally be safe enough to host this new Air Force.
When do you expect these pilots to actually fly a mission in Iraq?
I don't know, ma'am. That's above my pay grade. As the wing commander, I have a lot of duties.
Commander Phil Purcell oversees training on base. He's trying to keep the pilots from getting rusty and hopes to use the delay to their advantage.
The only thing that this allows us to do by having the aircraft here, once again, is to allow them to have more opportunity to gain more experience while they're here and waiting to go back home.
Captain Hama said the Iraqi people need their help now.
They can't wait to see the F-16 actually flying over Iraq to provide some cover.
Now, we were obviously given clearance to show you Captain Hama's face. He's from a well-known Iraqi family. But this story shows you the conundrum here. Iraq can't control its own airspace, and without troops on the ground, it can't house the pilots or their new jets. And that jeopardizes any Iraqi-led offensive against ISIS.
And Margaret, who paid for those jets?
The Iraqi government did. It's $6.5 billion for about 36 jets over time.
All right, Margaret, thank you. Great reporting.